pressure. And still, I don't think they were showing a lot tonight. I mean, and no offense to Eastern Washington at all. Eastern Washington has been a solid team. So no offense to Eastern Washington at all. But I watched their game last week against Tennessee State. Tennessee State outrushed them by like 150 yards. And offensively, more than like 100 yards total offense against them. Eastern Washington was lucky to come out with that win. This is not the Eastern Washington of old, but they're still a solid team. So even FCS, they're still a solid team. So there should be no doubting them. But yeah, I don't know if we didn't put as much pressure as maybe we could have because of we didn't want to give anything away also to BYU. That's kind of how I felt with Georgia. It's like they kind of played it safe. Like they didn't want to show much. They didn't want to get blown out of the water, which with Georgia we did. But tonight was maybe a different story. So maybe the schematic is still in work and process, but it definitely was better. A lot better. And yes, yeah, BYU next week. That game is still ongoing. I have it. I was trying to watch it, but of course I was running late for this already. I was like, I have to, I have to do what I have to do. So I'll get back on that one. Yeah, that's a big one. That is a big one. I won't even be able to watch that game next week. That's how much that sucks. I will be traveling out of town and busy that day, and unfortunately, I won't be able to watch it until the next day or the Monday morning. So, yeah, that sucks. So, depending on just to touch on it, depending on how next week goes, if anyone else is able to cover the Oregon Live one, there might be a live post-game show following the BYU one, or there might not. It depends. Otherwise, I will do it Monday morning here on the Oregon channel for the Voice of College Football. It just depends. So we'll see. Otherwise, the live show will not be really a live post-game. It will just be a after-game review. But we'll get to that. We'll touch on that later if we need to. We'll deal with that next week.